Okay, thanks for coming to the channel. Not everything's going to be like this. I cover a diversity of things. I give you diversity of settings. I go all over the place. It's kind of like a smorgasbord of everything that I can give you. There's no set format as of yet to this channel. I'm just basically seeking truth in every which way, and people want to know how I deal with any type of information that comes in front of me. So here's the major news that's coming out this weekend, and it's on the Yahoo News aggregator, the Yahoo feed here, and it's coming from their writer in Yahoo Sports, Dan Wetzel. On 60 Minutes Sports, Junior Seau's family tells why it's fighting NFL. Now, I'm not familiar with this football star, now deceased. I don't know how to pronounce their last name, so I'm sorry. It's looks like it's maybe some French orientation, French word. Anyhow, even as far back as the early 1990s, during the initial years of Junior Seau's brilliant two-decade NFL career, the linebacker would complain to his then wife, Gina, of searing headaches. Okay, so they did a 60 Minutes sports feature. The family is not accepting the settlement that the NFL is giving. So NFL is the establishment industry. It's the system there. It is the cartel, if you will, the multi-million-dollar, billions making machine. So the settlement is $4 million, and apparently what the article is saying is that is standard. The family will not accept that. Typically, families do accept it in the case of a player under contract for one of the NFL teams being deceased. So, RIP, he was 43 years old, only 43, that's relatively young. He is said to ailed from chronic traumatic encephalopathy, abbreviated by the acronym CTE. It's a brain injury. Is prevalent in football players. So just imagine being knocked around in this kind of a violent activity, a so-called professional sport. Maybe as bad in some ways, or in a different way, it could be worse than boxing. However, the $4 million settlement is not enough because the family points out that the NFL accepts no responsibility. They are not implicating themselves as knowing or wanting to do anything to change these like repetitive causes of death. So it's systemic in the NFL. It is insipid. They know that players are at great risk of deadly harm. They know that it is life-threatening what they make these people do. It's almost, well, it's not as barbaric as what you hear in the Roman times of the complete decadence of going into the Colosseum, like gladiators, and that's the sport of the day. But at this time of decline of the American Empire, which it really is, you can ask many people that are historically accurate in their opinions, such as myself. I do believe that this is a sign of decline. We used to play sports and enjoy it. Now it's about like the blood sport. Blood sport is fine, yeah, if you know it's blood sport, but okay, I didn't know football crossed that line. They're saying that it is. They're saying that the NFL is aware of what they're doing. They're saying that because of legal arrangements, the NFL will not take responsibility. They'll just let players keep getting killed in this way and not admit any wrongdoing. The family wants this to change. The family of this star player, this linebacker, who was for the San Diego Chargers. San Diego, he was one of their best, but they wanted to change by using his story, and they think that this is what he would have wanted if he survived and was able to do something to help others. So this is the compassionate way to go. This is the revolutionary way to go. This is like whistleblowers is what they are. The family is whistleblowers. So if you accept this kind of a thing, well, their legal team is going to do what they can. Let's see it for football.